everyone. Welcome back to my book reviews. I do 5-star book reviews, and my name is Michelle, and I am so excited to talk about this book right here, Sally Field in Pieces, and it came out this week, and I could not wait to read it, and it did not disappoint. It was amazing. Okay? It was so good. I was stunned. Like, I carried it around with me. I could not stop reading it. And I love Sally Field. So if you love Sally Field the way I do, I mean, I'm 53, I'm going to be 54. I grew up with her. I've always loved her. And so her to write a memoir, you know what? Somebody once told me that the only way you should write an autobiography is if you are a celebrity or somebody cares about your story. And I'm going to be truthfully honest about this book, okay? In the beginning, when she's talking about like her history of her family, I didn't really care, okay? It was like I read it, but I was like, okay, let's go. Let's get to the good stuff, okay? I want to read the good stuff. And she gets there very quickly, okay? I'm going to give you some reasons why you need to read this book. Number one reason you should read this book is if you loved Gidget. If you loved Gidget, go read this book, okay? I loved her. I only remember like a little bit of it. I remember my mom watching it and then I would watch it with her. Okay. But if you love Gidget, go read the book. If you love The Flying Nun, go read the book. Great stories about the Flying Nun. She had me laughing hysterically. Okay. Go get it. Go get the book. If you love Smokey and the Bandit, if you loved her with Burt Reynolds, you need to read this. If you read all those tabloids in the 70s about her and Burt Reynolds, and you had this picture of what they were, you need to read the book. And you need to see what it was really like to be with Burt Reynolds, okay? It was hysterical. She's amazing, okay? Then, if you love celebrity memoirs, celebrity autobiographies, one of the best I've read. She is hands down one of the best writers that's a celebrity and then goes and writes her autobiography. It was so good. She did, and I think she wrote the entire thing herself. I really do. I watched a couple of videos that she'd been on, like Good Morning America and The View, and she wrote this book, okay? And she is hysterical. And then she tells like the most heartwarming stories, and you just feel like you're right there with Sally Field, like growing up, okay? And then the final reason why you should read this book is if you love her, if you really, really love her. And everybody who knows her, if you know why I'm saying that and laughing, because that was one of her famous, famous lines. You love me. You really, really love me. And I was watching it going, I do love you, Sally. I really, really do love you, Sally. So I'm so happy she wrote this. I really am. I learned so much even about TV and movies. And remember those made for TV movies? And she was in a lot of them. And so there are such great stories about them. So anyway, I'm rambling. I want to thank Sally for allowing me to read it. And I want to thank Grand Central Publishing. I loved every word of this book. And it was such an amazing day yesterday to just read it all day. I had so much fun. So everyone go buy the book. Go give them away as gifts. And the cover, look at this cover. I love that picture of her. I always love that picture of her, and I love her. So thank you, Sally.